Hello and welcome to Fresh Faced One Shots. My name is Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And today we are back with the Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone. This is the end of a story arc. This is issue number 5. This is the end of Gail Simone's first story on the Uncanny X-Men. Also, sorry for my voice, if you can hear whatever the hell this is still existing within me. I had COVID the past couple days, and it was not fun. All that aside, though, what a great issue. Holy shit.
Oh my god, Gail Simone. Can you, I need issue 6 now.
Yes.
Weird to say, because, plot isn't, the arc is done. We wrapped things up really nicely.
But you want more. Of course you want more. Come on. You just need more.
I needs it. I need more.
You needs it. You need it so bad you become Gollum.
Yes.
Yes. I loved the opening scene of this. Just this idea of Rogue going through speech therapy almost. Fascinating idea.
I saw this taken out of context on the internet.
Oh no!
And I'm like, oh no! This is Simone. Simone agrees with you. This is not the right choice for Rogue, people.
Yeah. Well, here, this is the shit. This is the shit we always talk about on one shots. I feel like we talk about this on one shots most of the time, and it is the fucking Twitter shit that is always taking this out of context. By the way, we're leaving Twitter at the end of the year. Follow us on Blue Sky. Our link trees are.
I'm pretty much off. I am pretty much off of Twitter.
Okay, I'm staying on Twitter till the end of the year, but I will not be staying on for next year. So follow us on Blue Sky. Our link trees are in the description. You can follow us on Blue Sky. Check us out there. But anyway, people always take shit like this out of context, and this. The point of the issue is that this is wrong. This is not who Rogue is. And Rogue is thinking of this, because this is a flashback from 6 months ago, but Rogue is thinking of this as she lies bleeding with her hand severed from her arm.
Almost completely. Oh my god.
Yeah. After being beaten miserably and bloodied by Sarah Gaunt, of course. And what we're doing here is we're jumping back and forth between what Rogue is doing here and what Gambit and Wolverine and all of the rest of our X-Men and Outliers here are doing against the creations of Sarah Gaunt. We were a little confused on this, I think, last issue, but yeah, these are all things that Sarah Gaunt sort of created.
It's in control of, and she wants to control the Outliers.
Yes, and first off, I love the full. I think it's in the digital issue. I think it's page 7. That full page of Gambit and Wolverine and everyone standing off with them. Just amazing full page. David Marquez just always crushes.
Marquez is killing it. Also, okay, I love Simone's humor.
Yes.
We have a blinded Wolverine. Gambit stealing one of his cousins, trading cards.
I thought you were talking about the one line. The one line I fucking love. When Wolverine is sniffing out the guys and he's blinded. He's like, I smell them. There's 104 maybe. 3 of them got the same STD. That's a great fucking line. I love that. That's funny as hell. I don't know. It works. It totally works. It's this weird kind of humor right before this fantastic fight that Simone and Marquez are setting up. It's so good. Amazing. We also get some great Jubilee narration throughout this.
Yes, finally, I can get a grasp on who Jubilee is as a character.
This shit always happens after we do the anniversary tier maker for Fresh Faced Comics, because you put Jubilee a little bit low, but of course because you didn't really know her. But we of course had read significant appearances of her throughout this run so far. But here she is actually. Narration almost commenting on the fact that Simone hasn't really used her much, and Jubilee is kind of trying to find her way in this group right now. It's very cool stuff. I really love it. But what I love even more
is that then everything I was already vibing with the issue, but everything clicks into place as Rogue is in her dreamscape and Harvey X shows up.
Yeah, the fucking gasp I let out when this happened. And I knew that Gail Simone was, once again, over the many comics I've read of hers, was about to fucking take my breath away once more. As Rogue, in her weird state between life and death as she's dying on the ground out here, thinks she's imagining Harvey at first, and believes that she is dead. But Harvey is, in fact, a part of her now, at least temporarily. You see, there was a small moment that you straight up called out back in the first issue, which I really love.
I'm so glad I called this out, because I'm like, wait. Because let's be honest, the one thing everybody knows about Rogue is that if she touches someone, she absorbs their powers.
Mm-hmm.
And she let Harvey hold her hand. And surprise, Harvey is actually maybe more powerful than Charles Xavier. Also dead. Like,
yeah.
I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Harvey. Maybe. I don't know.
I think Simone kind of sets it up that it is a proper ending for the character. Because the idea is that Harvey officially leaves and dies by the end of this issue. More on that in a second. But still, I love what Simone does when Rogue is faced with Harvey once more. Because Rogue just straight up doesn't believe that she is strong enough to take on Sarah herself. And it is her connection with Harvey that gives her the strength and power to save the day in the end. Which I think is so beautiful. All the while, we're cutting back and forth between some great action with Jubilee and Wolverine and everyone else. We get a great night.
I will say, Simone is doing just some great character moments throughout the action, like really good at slipping them in, something that she's done so well.
Really great stuff. I loved Flame Horse Fire Juggernaut image. Fantastic. Love it. A lot of fun character interactions throughout. And also, as we're going back and forth with this, Rogue sees more of Harvey's power, and Harvey shows her what he sees as the future. And I don't know what a lot of these mean. I mean, I can kind of put together some of these. First off, Nightcrawler for some reason has an extra set of arms. Don't know what that's about.
Wasn't Nightcrawler Spider-Man for a bit, like, recently?
Oh,
I think that was a thing.
I did not.
That could be a thing there.
I don't know anything about that. Huh. Okay, that might be it. But yeah, we have Colossus being, presumably, like, being attacked by, like, robotic dog things here. These are some insane images, and I don't know what Simone knows and about things going forward in the larger X-Men from the Ashes stuff that they're doing right now. But I'm excited. It looks fun. Looks cool. But yeah, Harvey essentially gives Rogue the power to take on Sarah here at the end.
Have limited clairvoyance. I've got a feeling that Simone's got a bunch of ideas in the chamber, as well as possibly some Jed MacKay ideas over in the actual X-Men book. And then I don't know who's writing Exceptional. Who's writing Exceptional, Joey?
I forget.
You forget.
I don't know. I'm not reading it. I'm sorry. Anyway. But yeah, whatever's happening there, I'm sure it has something to do with that as well. But we also had a great moment with in the larger fight with the rest of the X-Men, with Gambit here, sort of like delivering this final blow to the rest of these creatures here, with the eye that he's been holding on to since issue 1. Love that moment, fantastic. And we get Rogue here then using Harvey's power to heal herself, put her wrist back together. Great image there. Marquez crushes that. Just that great little 2-panel bit there. It looks so good. I love speaking of great things, on that same page, I love the way Marquez draws like Sarah Gaunt just terrified at Rogue being able to put herself back together like that. It's a partially like funny panel, but also it works great for the moment. We get this great sort of revelation about through a flashback of Sarah and her almost pregnancy with Charles Xavier's child, and that her kid was not actually Charles's. Great moment.
Also, wasn't really pregnant. Like,
yes, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, she's able to beat Sarah in the end. Sort of like break her wrist in the same way that she broke hers. At this moment, then Harvey goes away with the rest of the power that he gave to Rogue. The strong implication being that he is now gone for good. I'm sure comics being comics, I'm sure he can still come back somehow, but I still love that moment.
I mean, he also might be maybe minor enough not to come back. Who knows?
Who knows? Still an amazing moment, though. Oh, I love it. We close out our issue then with Rogue taking Sarah back to the people running the mansion currently. She threatens them.
Very specific threat of that, like, you are just house guests, and we will be coming soon to take our home back. Which,
yep.
Interesting. So
Fantastic.
fascinating.
So good, so good. But yeah, I guess that's issue 5. Oh my god,
It's issue 5.
so good, so good. And we have a crossover next time. We have a crossover starting up.
No, that's 7.
Nope.
Remember?
Nope, that's 6 and 7.
It's 6 and 7.
Yep, it should be at least. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because X-Men is 8 and 9, and oh wait, no. Oh no, you're right. No, sorry, we have a regular issue next time. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think this next issue is gonna be our breather.
Sorry, you're right.
Like,
sorry. X-Men's Jed McKay's X-Men is next going into the Grey Malkin crossover. But Uncanny is still one more issue before then. My apologies for that. Yeah. But still,
the sad part is because it's coming out like the day before Thanksgiving, the one shot's gonna be slightly delayed on it.
That's only because you still go to visit family for Thanksgiving. So that's
I do.
Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't. Just don't do that, Jacob. Just don't do that. Don't be a good family member. Anyway, that was the Uncanny X-Men for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out other Fresh Face one-shots that we do. We cover Superman by Joshua Williamson, Wonder Woman by Tom King, Batman the Brave and the Bold by Various, which is ending soon, I believe in December. We also cover Batman the Long Halloween, the Last Halloween, the end of the Long Halloween saga. We obviously cover Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone, and me personally, I cover X-Men by Jed McKay on Fresh Face Solos, which will briefly be becoming Fresh Face one-shots for the 2 issues of the Grey Malkin crossover coming up. Entirely beside the point, though. Also, be sure to check out the main podcast, Fresh Face Comics. We just finished up tomorrow we have our last episode coming up for our current block of Aquaman episodes, and following that, there's something else that I won't spoil, because the episode that comes out tomorrow reveals our next 2 blocks of Fresh Face Comics episodes, and I'm very excited about them, so be sure to check out that episode when it comes out. It's very cool. But also, our link trees, as always, will be in the description below. You can follow us wherever you want to follow us, especially on Blue Sky. Blue Sky is the big thing we're kind of pushing at the moment. But all that said,
it looks like it's actually going to rival Twitter.
It's taken off. It's taken off. We're getting almost 1 million new followers every day. It's fantastic. That's
a million
new users. Yeah, I'm not getting 1 million followers. Trust me.
I've been getting a steady stream of followers, which is
it's steady.
Nice.
Yeah, it's people just genuinely interested in the things you talk about. It's actually nice. But yeah, follow us there. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, Blood Donut Studios. Any and all support means the absolute most. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan
and Jacob Licklider.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.